All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get started in a couple of minutes. Great day to be alive. Great day to be alive. You guys are in for a treat. All right, let's jump in. Let's go ahead and get started. So, today we're going to go ahead and talk about 3 revenue killers hiding in plain sight and how AI can fix them for good. Now, I know you business owners have seen the ads, and as you guys know, AI is not going away. It's being invested in by the government. A lot of money going into this space. Now, they are investing into bigger issues that they'd like to fix. But in this case, we're going to keep things simple. Now, let me start with a question. How many of you would say your business is doing fine? I want you to answer that. I want you to write this down and ask yourself this question. Not terrible, not amazing, just fine. Like, you're getting customers, making sales, you're paying the bills, but deep down, you know there's more there. More revenue you should be capturing, and you can't quite put your finger on why it's not happening. So here's what I've discovered. Most businesses aren't failing because they're bad at what they do. They're hitting walls because of 3 specific problems that are so common, so invisible that you don't even realize they're costing you money. I call them business blind spots. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what they are, how much they're actually costing you, and how AI can fix all 3 of them. Now, before we dive in, let's address the elephant in the room. AI. Some of you are excited while others are skeptical. But here's the reality. AI isn't coming, it's already here. And according to McKinsey, over 60% of businesses like yours have already implemented AI. Your competitors are making a choice right now. The ones who figure it out how to use AI to plug their revenue leaks, they're pulling ahead fast. The good news? You don't need to become a tech expert. You just need to understand 3 specific problems happening in your business today and how AI solves them in a way that's simple and immediate. Now, to preface all of this, you need to understand customer behavior has fundamentally changed. Microsoft found the average attention span online is now 8 seconds. Harvard Business Review showed if you respond to leads within 5 minutes, you're 21 times more likely to convert them than if you wait 30 minutes. 21 times. And Bright Local found 85% of consumers won't leave a voicemail. They just call the next business. Customers expect instant responses. They expect your website to engage them immediately, and they expect you to answer every call. And if you don't, someone else will. So here's what we're going to cover today. First, why websites stopped working in 2023 and what replaced them. Second, the real reason your leads are ghosting you. And third, the hidden price tag on every call you miss. My goals for you by the end of this presentation is you're going to see your business differently. You're going to understand where the leaks are, and you're going to know exactly how to fix them. All right, let's dive in. Revenue killer number 1. Why websites stopped working in 2023 and what replaced them. Question: how many of you have a website? How many of you are actively driving traffic to your website right now? Facebook ads, Google, SEO, word of mouth, etc. Most of you are likely doing this. Now, here's my next question. How's that working for you? Because here's what I'm seeing. Businesses are spending more on traffic than ever by conversion rates, but conversion rates are getting worse. And most people have no idea why. So what happened? Simple. Customer behavior changed. Remember, that stat from earlier, the average attention span online is now 8 seconds. That means when someone lands on your website, you have 8 seconds to engage them before they bounce. So here's the problem. Most websites are built like digital brochures. They're passive. They sit there and wait for the customers to do something. Read, fill out a form, call. But today's customers don't want to work that hard. They want answers now. And if your website can't provide that, they're gone. Let me show you what this costs. Let's say you're driving 1,000 visitors to your site every month, and your conversion rate is 2%. Average. That's 20 leads a month. Now, what if I told you that 80% of those visitors are bouncing within the first 30 seconds? That's 800 people who came to your site, looked around for a few seconds, and left. Without booking, without calling, without doing anything. Why? Because your website didn't engage them fast enough. And here's the painful part. A lot of those people were interested. They just needed a little nudge. But your website couldn't give them that. So what replaced websites? Conversations. Today's customers want to have a conversation while they're on your site. They want to ask questions, get answers, feel heard. That's where AI chat comes in. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, great, a chatbot. Those things are annoying. And you're right. Most bots are because they're dumb. But modern AI chat is different. It's conversational, it's smart, it actually helps, and it engages visitors the instant they land on your site. Here's how it works. Someone lands on your website, within 3 to 5 seconds, a chat widget pops up, not pushy, friendly. Hey, what brings you in today? What questions do you have about, example, body contouring? Were you affected by the recent hailstorm? The visitors type in their question. The AI responds instantly without risking you having them go to someone else. And it asks relevant information, answers follow-up questions, and when they're ready, it books them directly into your calendar in real time. Instead of waiting for them to think about it and never come back, as often happens, according to Drift, businesses that use AI see an average conversion rate increase of 3x. So if you're converting at 2%, AI chat bumps up to 6%. Using that same example, instead of 20 leads a month, you're now getting 60. Same traffic, same ad spend, 3 times the leads. So let's recap. Revenue killer number one. Your website is getting traffic, but visitors are bouncing because they're not engaged fast enough. AI fixes this by starting conversations immediately, answering questions in real time, and guiding visitors toward booking. The result? More leads, more appointments, and more sales. From the same traffic you're already getting. Is this making sense so far? Let's move on. Why leads are ghosting you? It's not you, it's not your business, it's not your service, it's not your Google rating. You ever had this happen? Someone fills out a form on your website or messages you on Facebook or IG, and you reach out within an hour or two, which feels pretty responsive, right? But when you call or email, nothing. It's like they disappeared. So what happened? Here's the truth. They didn't ghost you because you weren't good enough. They ghosted you because someone else got to them first. Here's what's happening. The moment someone opts into your website, the algorithm kicks into gear. Google, Facebook, Instagram, they all start showing that same person more ads, similar to you. Similar to the ads that you showed them, adjacent products, services, etc. Even ads from your competitors immediately, because the platform knows this person is in buying mode. So that same person who was just on your website 5 minutes ago, they're literally scrolling Facebook, seeing ads from 3 of your competitors. They're watching YouTube, getting hit with more competitor ads. They're being bombarded with options. And here's the brutal part. It doesn't matter how good you are. What matters is who gets to them first. Remember that Harvard study we talked about earlier? If you respond within 5 minutes, you're 21 times more likely to convert than if you wait 30 minutes. 21 times. That's actually insane. So here's why. When someone fills out a form, they're hot right now. They're motivated right now. But that motivation fades extremely fast. Life happens. They get distracted, and suddenly that urgency is gone. Unless someone reaches out and engages them while they're still hot, while you're waiting to follow up, your competitors aren't. The smart ones are reaching out instantly in less than 5 minutes. And guess what happens? That lead who was on your website is now talking to your competitor. By the time you reach out an hour later, they've already booked with someone else and you paid for the lead. Here's where AI-powered follow-up comes in. Someone fills out a form. Within 60 seconds, they get a text. Hey, whatever their name is, I just saw your info come through our website. What has you interested in our service? Our roofing service, our detailing service, our dental service, whatever business, whatever niche you're in. Our coaching service, immediate, personal, engaging. The lead responds. AI keeps the conversation going, builds rapport, makes them feel heard, and when they're ready, books into your calendar automatically while you're doing literally anything else. You got to them first. And according to InsideSales.com, companies that respond within a minute are 391% more likely to convert than companies that wait 5, 10, 15 minutes, or even an hour. Look at that number again. Now, that's nearly 4x your conversion rate just from being faster. And AI gives you that speed automatically. So with Rev Killer number 2, your leads aren't ghosting because you're not good enough. They're ghosting because someone else got to them first. AI-powered follow-up solves this by engaging within 60 seconds, keeping the conversation going while they're hot, and booking them before competitors get a chance. More appointments, more conversations, more sales. Are you starting to see the trend here? Now, let's hit the last one. The hidden price tag on every call you miss. Another question. How many calls do you think you're missing every week? Not just the ones that show up in missed calls, but the ones where people called, didn't get an answer, and just moved on without leaving a voicemail, without trying again, just gone. Most business owners assume if it's important, they'll leave a voicemail. Wrong. 85% of consumers will not leave a voicemail. They just hang up and call the next business. Think about your behavior. When's the last time you left a voicemail? Probably never, because it's annoying. You just call the next option. Your customers are doing the exact same thing. Let me show you what this costs. Let's say your average customer is worth $1,000. You're missing 10 calls a week. That's probably conservative. Let's say 1 in 5 was someone ready to buy. That's 2 customers a week. $2K a week in lost revenue. $8K a month. $96 a year just from missing calls. And here's the thing. A lot of those people, you were their first choice. But when you didn't answer, they called the next business. And whoever answered first, that's who they went with. Even if that business wasn't as good as you, but simply because they answered the phone and you didn't. Harsh reality, but I get it. You can't answer every call. You're with customers. You're with the family. You're on another call running your business. But AI could. Here's what an AI receptionist does. And imagine this for a second. Someone calls, AI answers immediately. In a natural voice, hey, thanks for calling ABC Plumbing. How can I help? The caller explains what they need. AI asks qualifying questions, then books them into your calendar if they're ready. Takes their info for a callback, transfers them to you if you need, all automatically. The AI doesn't just answer, it makes people feel heard. It creates forward momentum. By the time that call ends, the person feels like they're already working with you. So they stop looking, they stop calling other businesses because the problem's been handled. So let's recap. Rev killer number 3, you're missing calls. Every missed call is a potential customer calling your competitors. 85% of customers will not leave a voicemail. AI receptionist takes care of this. It literally answers every call every time. It qualifies leads, it books appointments, it makes people feel heard. More appointments, more customers, more money from calls you've already been getting but currently missed. Now, let's bring it all home. Rev killer number 1, website not engaging fast enough. AI starts conversations immediately. Rev killer number 2, not reaching leads while they're hot. We call this speed to lead. AI follow-up engages within 60 seconds. And the AI receptionist answers 24/7. These aren't complicated problems, but they do have expensive consequences. These AI solutions are not expensive, but the impact, massive. Because you don't have to generate new leads. You're capturing more of the leads you're already getting. So, what do you do with all this? Look, I'm not here to sell you anything today. I just wanted to open your eyes to what's actually happening and show you that the problem isn't your business. It's not your offer. It's not even your marketing in most cases. The problem is these 3 invisible leaks that are costing you money every single day. And the good news is they're fixable. Like today, fixable. Here's what I'm going to do. I put together a list of the best and most affordable tools that you can use right now to plug these leaks. AI chat, follow-up, and receptionist. All the stuff we just talked about that won't break the bank. So if you want that list, pull out your phone, scan this QR code, or go to the link, fill out your info. I'll send it straight to you. And in this case, I have to create the link, but you could just send me a direct message or DM, and I'll get you access. Talk to him. It's free. No strings attached. Just my way of making sure you can actually use what we talked about today. And look, if you have questions about any of this or you want help figuring it out, which tools make sense for your business, come find me after that. I'm happy to chat. I appreciate you giving me your time today. Now, go scan the QR code or just send me a direct message. As of now, the QR code is not available, but I will make that available to those that watch. Just hit the link or send me a direct message and let's plug those leaks.